Stock repurchase agreements are common among shareholders in closely held corporations. These agreements allow the corporation to reacquire a shareholder's stock under certain circumstances and identify specific details of the repurchase transaction, including price terms. But what if the market value of a shareholder's stock increases far beyond the price stated in the agreement? Should the repurchase price reflect the stock's current value? A federal district court considered how these questions impact the proper enforcement of shareholder agreements in Concord Auto Auction Incorporated versus Rustin. Siblings Leroy Cox, Betsy Powell, and Nancy Thomas each owned 1/3 of two closely held corporations, Cox Associates and Concord Auto Auction. The three siblings executed a stock purchase and restriction agreement providing that when a shareholder died, Concord and Cox Associates would repurchase his or her stock. The agreement set prices for each corporation's shares and required a price review at the annual shareholders meeting held each February. The shareholders were permitted to set new prices, but until they made any price changes, the agreement's original prices would remain in effect. The following February, the annual shareholders meeting never took place. In March, Cox died, and his estate's executor, Rustin, refused to tender his shares for repurchase. Concord and Cox Associates filed an action to compel specific performance of the agreement. Rustin asserted that because Powell and Thomas failed to conduct the required annual share price review, they were obligated to revalue Cox's stock before the repurchase. Concord and Cox Associates moved for summary judgment.